Hear ye, hear ye. Today I am recapping the latest episode of Drag Duel Season 3, The Rise and Fall of a Drag Warrior. This is a long episode, so let's get into it. Before we begin, it is revealed that Zodic won the side quest from last week's episode. And I'm so glad because I literally voted for him. The Warriors discussed the week before, and Gwendolyn says she's tired of being safe. This week, she refuses to be safe, and the edit was there. So for this week's main round, it is the infamous music video challenge. And this season is all about Chapel Roan. The Warriors will need to interpret a song off the Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess album, and they have to put their own unique spin on it. Heavy Cream's power-up for winning the challenge last week is he gets to pick his song first. He also gets to assign 2 other warriors of his choosing their song. Those 2 warriors will pick who goes after them, and so on and so forth. It's an opportunity to play things strategically. However, Heavy goes the supportive route. He assigns himself Femininomenon. He then gives his first choice to fellow kings Gwen and Zodic. Gwen takes Guilty Pleasure and Zodic takes Picture You. From there we have Robert who selects My Kink is Karma, Shafrania picks Pink Pony Club, Smokey goes with Red Wine Supernova, Hennessy selects After Midnight, Trans Jennifer takes Naked in Manhattan, Neon takes Super Graphic Ultramodern Girl, Alex picks Hot to Go, and Stella goes with Coffee. And all hell breaks loose from here. Hennessy expresses upset over Zodic taking her song Picture You. She calls out Heavy Cream for having a king alliance. Zodic picking Hennessy's desired song made it look like there was some tomfoolery going on. Heavy insists that there's nothing shady behind it. He is disheartened by the pile-up, feeling as though he's being misunderstood and not respected for being a king. But that's not all. Neon takes to the chat saying the caliber of photos from last week were not it. And Gwen says she's talking a big game for someone who was in the bottom 3. She says not everyone has the equipment and studio space to take good photos. But Neon is like, you don't need equipment. It's how you take the photo. And that is when Neon told Gwen to fuck off in all caps. This is the Jerry Springer moment where the person leaps out of the chair and attacks. But in all seriousness, this is the good drama that I live for. Gwen apologizes, but Scorpio Neon is not reciprocating. To prove a point, she decides to not use professional lighting or production in her video. And I love a petty queen. But having said that, Neon did use professional lighting and production, so yeah. Some of the Balkan queens are fearful of performing in public due to the political climate. And I really want to commend them here for being brave. It always makes me think of Hydra's final performance in Season 1, dancing in the streets despite the danger. That performance has never left me. The Warriors ask Gwen about the King Alliance, to which she responds saying they have a group chat where they feel supported and uplifted by one another, but the rest of the Warriors feel a growing disconnect. Hennessy says she doesn't like the Queens versus King things, especially when Drag Duel is about defeating that division. And yet, despite all of that, more alliances form. We have the European Alliance, the Melanin Alliance, and the King's Alliance. Heavy Cream explains that he has social anxiety, especially in larger settings. He's more of a lurker. But it also didn't help that Heavy didn't feel celebrated after his win. I'm glad they were able to talk it out and work through their issues. Very mature, well done Drag Duel. So it's time for the music video challenge, and here are my 3 favorites. Neon. This was my number 1. This music video was perfect. The colors and the vibes and the location she used to film, I was buying everything she was selling. She looked so cute in the claw machine. I also like how Alex called her at the end and then it went into Alex's video. And speaking of Alex, hers was my second favorite video of the week. She did Hot to Go as a sub. Genius. What a great interpretation of the song. Also, did I pee Plana V? And my third favorite was Heavy Creams. A great start to the challenge. I love how he took the Papa John's line and made it a whole thing. I also want to add that Gwen's video would have taken hours upon hours to edit. So huge props to her for that. Category is black, white, and blank, and I gave my top 2 to Trans Jennifer. This gown is perfectly made and it fits the brief. So it's time for the final judgment, but first we get a sad message from Zodic saying he is leaving the competition due to personal reasons. We love you Zodic, we're gonna miss you, wishing you all the best. And due to Zodic leaving, there will be no bottom 2 this week, only a top 2 lip sync for the win. So on the judging panel this week we have Derek, Bootsy, Hydra, Dom Perignon, an extra special guest judge from Drag Duel Season 1, Trisha Can. Trisha says Heavy Cream knocked it out of the park. Derek said his video had levels and he just gets it. They really enjoyed his runway too. Smokey's video was super interesting and funny. She is known for having very clean outfits, but the judges want her to make them bigger and draggier. Bootsy said Shafrania's video made her cry, and Hydra said she's quite the underdog. It had a lot of heart and detail. Creating your own pink pony club in places you're not accepted is very touching. The runway needed more black and white, but I loved it. It was giving alien other mother, which apparently is what she was going for. Trans Jennifer is told her runway is immaculate. She mixed patterns perfectly. Hydra, however, says the music video was her least favourite, saying the storyline was lacking. Not the sunset lamp. Gwen's music video was so creative, displaying it as a stop-motion animation. She was glowing and beautiful. Her runway was great too. I love how she incorporated the drag duel contestants into her runway. I really think that Gwen is a true artist. So the results are in, and I just want to say that Neon and Alex not being in the top really surprised me, especially Neon. I think even if they didn't want to put her in the top because, let's say, she didn't interpret the song uniquely enough, maybe she stuck too close to the source material, etc., I still think she deserved a shout out. Just something to acknowledge the incredible music video that she made. And I'm just going to say that Susan and Bobby attested to that too on the Aftermath. And so the top two of the week are Gwendolyn and Shafrania. And I'm so happy for both of them. They are two of my personal favourites, so I was thrilled. But guess who doesn't agree? Trans Jennifer. I can always count on her to disagree with the judges. Shafrania and Gwen performed to Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. And this was so Gwen-coded. She nailed every word, every beat, every moment. And sure enough, Gwen gets the win, proving that being safe is a thing of the past. She wins a cash prize and a round 4 power-up to be revealed at a later date. And so, my friends, what did you think of this week's episode, and did you agree with the judging? Who had your favourite music video and look? I want to know all of your thoughts. Next week is a challenge in pairs. I'm very excited for that. But as always, give me all the tea, and I'll see you very soon for another recap.